Hmm. You know, I really do need to get rid of this black background. Alright, let's see here. No. There's gotta be something around here. Aha! How's this? Now for a cutie mark. What do I want to do in life? Well, I want to make an impression and be a big voice in the world of autism and... well, that was easy. Now then, on with the review. But enough about that. I'm long overdue for looking into something. And today, we'll be looking at Somber. Maybe another day. I'm sure he has some issue I can look into. Oh, and I can play YouTube clips now. I can't move my limbs. Hey, baby steps, everyone.
Baby steps.
Thank you. Anyway, I'm talking about this Somber. That's right, the guy who made the second most popular Fallout Equestria story, Project Horizon Somber. And no, I'm not going to be reviewing that story. For one, it is definitely too popular to be an underappreciation. And another, I'm still waiting for any wise possible, crossing my hoops here, knocking on wood, possible reply that he might do a collab with me one day to review Pink Eyes. Knocking on wood, knocking on wood. For now, let's look at Somber's FimFiction page. Yes, he's on FimFiction now. And he's written two other stories as well. One named Broken Accords, definitely worth an underappreciation review. And I do want to, but what I would kill for a moaning face right now. Oh, cutting right to it, I want to do simply Rarity instead. Yes, I know it made the feature list on FimFiction and Equestria Daily. A lot of these stories do, guys. And yes, I also know Dr. Wolf did a dramatic reading on it. So technically, you think it wouldn't qualify since it gets a lot of attention. However, since this is my channel, my rules, the only rule strongly states that these stories are underappreciated by my definition. And you know what? I actually think this story is perhaps one of the best, if not greatest, Rarity stories out there. So, what exactly makes this story so great? Let's find out. The story starts off at a birthday party for Twilight, when Rarity gives her perhaps one of the cheapest gifts ever. And in a strange way, this story is kind of a look at why that is the case. Because after the party, Twilight checks out an old journal given to her by Rarity, and we get a look at a supposed past Rarity, where she started out as a rich spoiled brat, with a sister before Sweetie Belle, and pretty much living the high life you would expect Diamond Tiara or Silver Spoon to be living. The story then takes a turn for the worse when her family becomes broke, which eventually leads Rarity and her young sister out into the street as they struggle to survive, take care of each other, yet maintain the high standard of the world where Rarity came from, as she slowly but surely has to accept the harsh realities of the world. This is an excellent story, particularly with the progression part of the young Rarity, as we see her with each choice he makes, slowly, as I stated before, but surely at a very nice and smooth pace, become the mayor of generosity we know from the show. I was quite impressed with some of the difficult choices Somber made Rarity take. In a good way, of course. I was even more surprised when Rarity would often at times choose the selfish choice over the right one. Yet, it never felt unrealistic or too over the top. With each new entry in the journal, we see each and every bit of Rarity change, until we come to the eventual end. This works by having her selfish choices resulting in consequences that do stick with her. One or two I felt might have been a bit unfair and cruel, but with a sad and tragic tack, it fits what the story is going for perfectly. I mean, I swear, by the time you're done with this, you'll want to run to the nearest grocery store, spend $100 on food, and donate every single penny of it to the nearest homeless shelter. It is that powerful of a story. In fact, that's exactly what the story is going for. As Somber said in a personal message to me, it's a story about holding on to something precious, and what can happen when you lose it. But when it's so precious, you can't let it go. It's a story about how we treat the poor and homeless, and how we can be like Rarity, and how just one act of kindness to someone who is down in life can make all the difference in the world. So yeah, either check it out on FimFiction, or listen to Dr. Wolf's dramatic reading on his channel. Either way, This is perhaps one of the best emotional trips with excellent pacing, smooth character growth, a strong structure, and if not a satisfying ending, then an ending that leaves just on the right note. Now, join me next week as we take a little more look into the world of autism again. I'm the Autistic Pony, saying it so you don't have to.